Hello and welcome to the third episode of Markable May, your quick go to space for real conversations about academics, careers, and decisions that matter. Our today's episode is called What's Next? Clarity after class 10 and 12. And we've timed it just right because the results are out, emotions are high, and the questions are just endless. Joining me today is Devna Parikh, a career counselor with over 25 years of experience guiding students across boards, interest, and career paths. A very warm welcome to you, Devna.
Thank you, Sakshi. Thank you so much. Result days are out in past few days. I have seen it's been very overwhelming for students as well as for parents. There is some that they just want to know how to move about, how to go ahead with their application, college enrollment, which stream to take, which subjects to take, and which path to go about. And that is where me as a career counselor is guiding student on day-to-day basis on many topics as such. Even sometimes many petty things come up, as in, right from the traveling part, the logistic part, how to take up the programs, which college to prefer. So there are a lot of questions in mind of parents.
So let's start with a very obvious question related to emotions. Some students are thrilled, some are anxious. What's your message to them, Devna?
I just want to tell all the students then don't take any decision in panic. Don't even follow the herd just because my friends are doing so and so. Don't even go for a Google thing because Google is filled with infobesity. By infobesity, I mean excess of information. That's going to confuse them all the more. Even sometimes, just having your friends and relatives, the answers can be very casual. But when you go to a career counselor, your answers would be taken on a formal platform, understanding your aptitude, your interest, your ability, and somewhere also giving importance to the results that you have secured in your 10th, in your 12th, and how you want to take up your career further. So that is how a career counseling path takes place.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you, Devna. Now, for class 10 students, they face major decision problem, because it's the first stream that they're going to choose. So, what
Hmm.
should guide their choices?
Right. It's a very good question. Here, I definitely say that your aptitude and attitude goes hand in hand. If also one of the parameter doesn't match with another, there is going to be a lot of confusion. For example, there are students who want to take up a field. They have the attitude, as in the interest is there. But if the aptitude is not there, it's going to be a struggle for them, and vice versa. So both ways, it is very important that you are interested in a particular field, plus you should have the aptitude for the same. Then only it would be a smooth path for their 11th and 12th and even for their UG programs and eventually their masters.
Yeah, true, very true. So, this we spoke about class 10. Now, what about class 12 students? The pressure to choose their right college or course is also very huge. Would you enlighten on
Right.
this?
Definitely. So with the class 12 student, today you have a lot of multidisciplinary course, interdisciplinary courses where you can combine few subjects from field of commerce, few subjects from field of humanities. You can incorporate a AI kind of a subject and land up with a futuristic career. You have data science, you have AI, ML, computational maths. There are so many programs where AI is incorporated. So gone are the days where traditional path of CA, CS, engineering, MBBS, law kind of programs existed. Today, you have to think beyond those roles. You have to think out of the box and get into futuristic careers because they are high in demand, they are high in scope, and you finally land up with big packages, which can be very promising and satisfying.
My God, with the way you're putting up, it's actually confusing for parents more than students, how to come up to a conclusion. And I think career counselors are doing a great job in this. So thank you, Devna, for this. So, what are the common mistakes that students and parents make post the results?
Right. So in this case, I would want to share my screen and I would want to show that how I have guided few students in past and how I have helped them to navigate through their interests and avoid the errors which commonly are done by students after 10th or after 12th. So I'll just share my screen and take this further. So uh, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay, okay. So as you can see, this is the introduction of today's topic is what next. This is hovering in every student's mind that what I'm supposed to do after my 10th, what am I supposed to do after my 12th? Believe me, these are the milestones. These are the most crucial years where you have to take right decisions. A small error can have very bad repercussions. So I'll speak about one case study with this boy called Arav. He was in class 10th. He was obsessed with gaming. His parents were worried it was a distraction and wanted him to choose science for engineering. Now, as a counselor, through psychometric testing, in depth conversation, it was clear that Arav had strong visual spatial skills, creativity, and tech curiosity. I advised him to take science with computer science. So, here you can see the child is happy, and even parents are content because I merged up both the decisions and gave a final one. So simultaneously, he also enrolled for an online course in game development and coding. I also connected him with a summer camp in design thinking. Now, what was the outcome? He's now pursuing BSc in game design and development from a top design institute and freelances as a junior UI UX intern for India gaming projects. Now, what is his future potential? He can reach to 15 to 30 lakh package in next 5 to 7 years. So this is definitely a futuristic career which will take him to places and he will feel very content with this role. I have one case study of Meher. She's from class 12, a bio student who pivoted to neuroscience and AI. She scored 91% with PCB, but was confused between MBBS and BSc. Her interest in human behavior and tech was strong, but she didn't want the 10-year commitment of medical school. She did not want to take a path of MBBS and then MS, MD, so it was a long journey. So she avoided it with the counseling, her aptitude and curiosity were perfect for neuropsychology and AI-based mental health tools. I exposed her to emerging field of neurotech. I helped her shortlist interdisciplinary program in cognitive science and neuroscience with electives in AI and ML in India and abroad. She's now studying cognitive science with DS minor and interning at a startup that uses AI for mental health diagnostic. Her future potential, trust me, is almost around 25 to 40 in AI health interface. So I think this is really commendable. I have one more case study of Rian. He's a commerce student with a flair for analytics. Now, he finished his commerce and had a natural love for Excel and numbers and stock trading. This is very common. I get a lot of students and they're like, we want to get into financial market, we want to get into stock trading. Just give us some ways and tools to get through. His logical reasoning and data orientation was exceptional. Through a career deep dive, we discovered his strength in data interpretation, economics, and the systems. I guided him to pursue bachelor's in business analytics with certification in Python, R, which are the computer languages, and financial modeling, which one can take it through online platforms like Coursera, EDX, Udemy. A lot of online platforms are available. He got into top Indian university with POP program and now works with fintech startup. His future potential, I can see 18 to 40 LPA as a data analyst and fintech product manager. I have another case study of Tisha. She's a student from humanities who chose UX UI design. She was in class 10 and inclined towards art, psychology, and technology, but she didn't know how to combine it. After few session and visual reasoning tests, we discovered her strength in human-centered design thinking. I introduced her to UI UX design as a field that combines empathy, psychology, and creativity. We aligned her stream to humanities. She's now pursuing her B design in user experience design and has already won a national design competition. And again, her future potential is anywhere around 20 to 30 LPA. This is my one interesting case study. Why I'm talking about these few case studies? Because here there was a lot of confusion among the child, and me as a counselor, I also found it very challenging to navigate through and give them the correct decision. We, a commerce student who pivoted in the field of economics and digital marketing, so his family was expecting him to go the traditional way of doing BCom. But with the counseling session, I saw the passion for storytelling, tech, and visual design. Now, he was confused. Should I play it safe or follow what excites me? After a psychometric test and guided sessions, he enrolled in a digital media and design course. Today, he is doing freelance work in motion graphics while studying, earning, and learning both. The turning point is clarity plus courage plus guidance. This kind of story is more common than we think. The idea is there's no one way to succeed. Students just need personalized direction. So here are a few slides. You can see I have counseled few of my students who are very near to me, and they really appreciate that how I navigated through and helped them through taking the right decision. So I would just tell my audience that thank you for trusting. And if those who have not taken up any formal platform for career guidance should definitely consider it. If not me, then whomsoever, but please see your career counselor.
Amazing, Devna. This was really insightful, and I think you've shared in depth with so many different fields and areas that children can think about choosing their career and how you've guided them so beautifully, I would say, you know. So, understanding so many things, can you just put a light on how can a career counselor help at this stage? I saw your, what is the step that we need to take? What is that one thing which should encourage us to come to you or to any career counselor, and how does it help?
Yes. So one thing, please understand that chasing marks is not enough. Today, you need academic as well as the other skill sets. You have to excel in such a way that you represent yourself in a unique way. So I through my counseling, I suggest them that there are a lot of multiple things that one needs to do, right from your computer language programs to online consistent. When you're taking up any program, you need to have 360-degree approach, a holistic approach, and try to study that topic, that stream from every angle. It should just not be confined to books. You need to have practical experience also. You need to incorporate AI to your mainstream career.
Amazing that. Devna, this was really insightful and reassuring, not only for students but parents as well. So, yes, if you're a student or a parent who's confused, who's post results, who's panicking, please don't panic. Here we are there to help you, guide you. So, don't feel hesitant to seek help, explore options, and remember, your journey is just beginning. So to connect with Devna, we will be putting up the details in the description. You can connect to her via WhatsApp, call, or email ID. We will be sharing the details with you all. Until next time, stay curious, stay calm. Thank you so much.